This is my evaluation, question 1. In what way does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of a real media product? Our film opening, Days Left, is a post-apocalyptic film genre. We discovered from watching the opening of World War Z it has quite fast-paced edits, so we tried to base it around that point. You see this when Jasper, our main character, is running through the abandoned building to the car. This may have led people to believe it was an action movie because one of the conventions of an action involves a lot of running and fast edits, like shown in the James Bond Quantum of Solace movie opening. This is a negative of our opening because we wanted to make sure the genre to the audience was clear and make sure they understood it straight away. Another convention which was related to the real media films is making sure the audience take in the environment and notice that it is abandoned and post-apocalyptic. Because in general, post-apocalyptic worlds, everything would be destroyed, derelict, and all the buildings would be abandoned. We made our opening show that in the first half, when Jasper was walking around scavenging for anything he could find. It shows this in the new Mad Max opening, which was an opening we also researched to use as a pointer to ours. This was to make sure the audience knew there was a global catastrophe. This also links to the colour and saturation of our film opening, which is made to look quite orange and yellow in the atmosphere. This makes the air look polluted and filled with radiation, which in general, post-apocalyptic world, is how it all started out. A typical convention of a post-apocalyptic film is groups. We wanted to make this a big deal and made this our main focus. This can include family and friends that were together at the time of the world going into breakdown, or they could have met along the way just looking for friendlies. We included this into ours by making the main point of the film opening, Jasper running towards a car full of people looking for company along the way as protection and safety in numbers. This is also shown in the film opening, The Road. This film shows the main character with his son, who he must have been with when the world had come to a catastrophic end. This also shows him protecting the child, showing authority, which is also included in our film opening, as Sam, another of our characters, is clearly the leader of the group, because he is shown to be making the decision of taking in Jasper. Even when Krista, one other character, is advising against it. In most post-apocalyptic films, there is a leader and someone who has authority because there needs to be someone that makes all the decisions to keep the group together. I think the main negative of our film opening is that we didn't really challenge many conventions of a real media product because we concentrated so hard on making sure it was clear to the audience what genre the film was. This could have made the film opening a bit cliché and could have made the audience a bit bored. If we could redo it, we would definitely try to make the film opening more unique to any other media products with the same genre to show we had challenged them and made the film opening more interesting to the audience. One thing you could argue we challenged is that in most post-apocalyptic films, the older and more wise character is the one who is the leader, but in our film, the younger character, Jasper, is going to become the main decision maker of the group.